Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and in today's guitar lesson I'm going to teach you how to play the first guitar solo from Comfortably Numb from Pink Floyd by David Gilmour. Beautiful guitar solo, pretty easy-ish to play as well. Just before I teach you it though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section as well, let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon site. I'll put a link to that in the description down below. If you want to hear what the solo sounds like all the way through up to tempo, I've done a cover version. I'll put a link in the description for that, and I'll put a card above so you can have a listen to me playing it through. So the first line slowly goes like this. So for that, we start off with this little, this is probably the hardest bit of the song, doing this little, like a rake. So you're going to play down G11, B10 and E10 using your second and then first finger across the E and B strings. And you just need to do a downstroke, and you can hold them down all at the same time. And it's like strumming a chord, but a little bit slower. So just rake down, and then you're going to play the E14 with an upstroke. So you go, so really slowly it'll be up speed. So it's really fast. If you struggle to do that, you could just start with the E14 and get rid of those little rakes. And then into the next bar, we're going to bend that note up and down a semitone. And then play B15 and bend it up a tone. It goes into the bar 3, which is in a bracket. You're just holding that note on. And then towards the end of it, you're just going to drop that down off the bend. And then play the 15 normally on the B string. Then B14, another B14, and then a G14, and then a D14. So from that little bend up and down on the 14 goes. And then it slides down to 12, and then on the next line you're going to play the 12. So it slides down to 12, and then you're going to hit it. So the first line slowly goes like this. So that extra hit on the 12 is on the next line. So let's jump to that next line. So that first 12 is what we just played. And then does that same rake up to the 14, but this time the 14 bends up and down a semitone. So slowly it's... And then in bar 5 we're going to bend up B15 up a tone. And then play B15 on its own. Pull off to B14, then G14, D14, which is going to slide down to D12. Then you play D11, D9, D7. So bar 5 goes. Into bar 6, a little slide into G12. And then you're going to play G11 and G9, make them staccato. And then play a D12. And then a little slide from G11 down to G9. You don't really hear the 11 so much, it just slides straight away. Okay, so the whole of that line slowly, we'll ignore that first 12, and it goes. On to the next line and the last line. So we've slid down from 11 to 9 on the G string, and then you're going to hit the 9. And then it slides down to 7, and then you hit it again. So it goes, if we go from the previous line, we've got the 11 slide into the 9. It goes. Then a little fast bit goes, which is playing G9, pull off to G7, D9, G7, G9, a B7, and then a slow bend on G11 of a semitone. So from the beginning of that line. Then the last phrase So for that we play E15, pull off to E14, and then E12, B15, pull off to B12, G12, D12, D10, sliding down to D9, then play a D9. And then a fast little flurry, you play D10, pull off to D9 and slide down to D7. So the whole of that line goes. So let's put the whole solo together nice and slowly. Here we go. And that's the whole solo. So if you want to hear me play it up to full speed, I'll put a link in the description down below. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, let me know what songs I should do next, let me know where in the world you come from, what you thought of the video, and if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon site. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier and I'll see you next time.